Alright, so today on the wonderful, lovely Gamingmadirocks, as you guys kind of see, we're gonna start over here. I was checking, started a recording here. Um, Now Call of Duty multiplayer and Spec Ops are some of the greatest. Was one of the greatest games. I think are exceptionally great. But there's probably some things that I do have some glaring things about this one compared to some of the other ones. Is that yeah, there is some cosmetics and some things that you have as you hide yourself hiding in behind. Um, this was recorded via PS4, so I'm not going to be very great at it. But seeing some of the things that there are some things hiding behind the fact that Call of Duty, um, that there is some COD stuff. There is a battle pass now instead of loot boxes, which I kind of am okay with. Seeing that Call of Duty being it is great. The weapons. I've loved my favorite class. I haven't tried any of the other weapons to necessarily say if they're good or not. I can say that the sniper rifle that I'm currently using and the current shotgun that I'm using in this recording were great weapons for easy startup use. If you're trying to go with the same kind of classes that I'm doing, that's basically what I have. I didn't have any optics or anything like that. I didn't realize that until I saw it and I could add it into the optics thing, into the optics slots. You guys were probably like, I was probably dumb when I was doing that, and I found that out after the recording of this video. Now, this is a 12-minute time lapse. That's just because of last night, or whenever when I was recording this one had cut out and cut back in. It's also recorded in 1440p. I'm kind of jumping all over the place today, but I don't know. But seeing some of the maps in the multiplayer, going through, playing some 10v10s, playing some of the different modes, and it's nice that that we have some of these modes, and I love the 10v10. I love 10v10s. I love the game style in this because it's really not to say that the maps aren't, some of the maps aren't the best. I've only ever sat down. I haven't gotten into free-for-all matches, so I don't know how well that fares. I haven't gotten into any. I mostly got into team death matches, and I've also mostly gotten into yeah, and I got into some kill confirmed, which I love. I love the way that they have their dog tags set up and stuff. It's multiplayer. I would have to say overall, there's a small little bit of things that are glaring. Is that Call of Duty, just the fact that they have the battle pass that you can earn some things through there, get better at it. They hide some things to improve, like that 1 hour XP on your weapons and stuff. You can get quicker and faster quality. The other part of it is that not everything, see, as you can see here, the battle pass, there's some things you can receive for free, but not everything. Everything that you're going to be able to. Now, the HTR is a great sniper rifle, and I think the P something. Hold on. Hold on. The PD shotgun, or the P9D shotgun, I think. That's kind of one of the things that I really do like, and for the fact some of the stuff that you guys are seeing is customization and all of this. You guys can receive a lot of different different ways to customize your weapon. The only thing I don't know if you can do is customizing your character. That was kind of the one thing that I disliked about multiplayer in this one. Is just the fact that you can't really customize your own character. You really have to pick a few from select few which to me, you know, going in and playing Modern Warfare back in the day, you didn't have that. So I wonder if they brought that back over and things. It took me a little bit of while to find matches and stuff, and it very. So I'm gonna kind of would say that this game, Spec Ops mode. I've played that. I think I played a little bit of it on stream, and I would actually have to say that the Spec Ops mode in that is fantastic for survival. I love the classic survival mode that you get when you had played Modern Warfare 3. It was one of my favorite aspects of Call of Duty. Modern Warfare back then was a great thing. This is where I had a disconnection problem portion. The camera did cut out. I think I might have gotten into a protected area that you guys cannot see, and that's why it's not there. But with going in Spec Ops, you can actually access a lot of the different modes in the survival. Now, I haven't played a lot of the extra survival stuff, but within survival, you actually, if you haven't played survival before and you're just wondering what it is, I know that I'm probably in here a little bit longer, a little bit trying to get that 10 minutes in. I don't think I'm going to get there, but within the game itself, the survival aspect is basically you have to see how long you can survive. If you've played anything like zombies in Call of Duty, it's similar to that, except for more or less it brings in non-zombies. It brings in enemy, basically real humans coming in to fight for you. The bringing in the different units, having the heavy infantry. It does seem not so easy for survival in those terms. It doesn't seem very easy at first, but it actually is if you know what you're doing and things. Some of the other things that I'm sorry for the bad quality of video though today. It's really poor quality. I could probably maybe get this into 720p, but it's more or less trying to get you guys being able to watch me play and stuff, and kind of partially the other part of the aspect of this is that that there's a campaign mode, and we'll take a look at the campaign and let you know how well the campaign is and how well does that fare, and then I'll do an overall aspect of the game itself, and that's kind of how we'll fare things around here. The other part of it is that multiplayer with everything that's going on. I feel like that multiplayer isn't, compared to some of the other Call of Duty games, map wise. I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. The maps are pretty well sought out, really interesting, really to the point. As you see, I had really some bad connection issues, and this is where I kind of ended the stream, and it's just part of my internet's not being fair at night, The other thing is that I want to say is that how well are the weapons? How are the early start weapons in the game? And I would actually have to say I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Just the overall multiplayer aspect of being able to get into a match and things. It's pretty easy, pretty fair now, since it's been out for, I think, for a little while. I think about a couple months. I think 3-4 months, and its connection isn't terrible. It's just part of my internet isn't very swell for it. But there is a few other things that, how is the UI and graphics. Now, graphics to me, is it something that is really interesting? Yeah, I give the graphics, just in alone, I give the graphics a 9 out of 10. Being able to have other multiplayer aspects, as you saw the internet and the start of it, everything everything in it is just wonderful. Multiplayer overall I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10, just because I love Call of Duty. I love the older style of Call of Duties more. Black Ops 1 was something that I really enjoyed more. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 were my two favorite Call of Duty games out of all of the Call of Duty games that have been released up to this point. But they're still like Ghost. Ghost was something that multiplayer is the only one that I think is lowest out of all of them, because frankly, just way too large of the maps, and that's just it. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also check me out over on Gamingmadirocks over on Twitch. This is where you guys can watch a lot of my live gameplay. You guys can do that as well. There is a schedule down in the stream below the stream there, that you guys can check out, and when my schedule things happen. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Also, remember to check out these two lovely videos, and we'll see you guys in the next episode or next review.